would just fly away. And I always knew I couldn't stay. So I had a dream that I'd just fly away, away, oh.
Hi everyone. So I just came back, excuse me, from getting lunch at this place that had like pork bone soup. Guys, it's really hot outside. They were all so nice. Like, first of all, I walk in and the lady, like this, it's an older 할머니 grandmother, and she like looked at me, and so I waved and smiled, and she waved and smiled back. And then I kind of forgotten that when you go to Korean restaurants, you kind of just go and sit down yourself. They don't tell you where to sit or direct you. So I stood there for a couple seconds, and then I remembered, and then I went and sat down. And then she came over and she just pointed at the table next to me, which was empty, but pointed at the bowl, being like, "You want that?" in Korean. And I was just like, uh-huh. And then I grabbed my phone quickly and showed her a picture from their like they're from kind of like, so it's called Papago, Cacao Maps. Cacao Maps. So I showed her Cacao Maps where it had a picture of the food that I wanted. So I just showed it to her and she's like, okay, got it. And that's exactly what she's gonna get anyways, based on what she pointed at. Then she brought me the food and it looked so good. Like, she brought side dishes. I'll share the video, but she brought side dishes, and there was so much. And then she brought the soup and rice, and guys, it was really good. And I was ready for her to ask me, "Mashiso?" And I was like, yeah. And she come by, and she, later on, like as I'm eating, she's like, "Mashiso?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, mashiso." I was so proud of myself. I was like, wow, I was prepared for that, and it actually happened. But it was really sweet. And then the other ladies there that worked there, the ajumas, were all like looking at me and asking me questions in Korean. And I was just like, for the ones that I understood. Like, they asked me if it was good, and then one of them brought me a fork, and I was honestly like, no, I will use the chopsticks. Bear in mind, these are really thin chopsticks. Like, they're silverware chopsticks where they're really thin, so they are kind of hard to use if you're not used to them, which I'm not. So it's gonna take some practice. But I was like, oh my gosh, she brought me a fork, and I was like, no, I won't use that. I was like, 안녕. And she took it away and gave me, she also had scissors, so I took the scissors to use to cut some of the vegetables in the soup, so it was smaller when I was spooning it up. But yeah, no, they were all so nice, and they were like, "Do you like it? Do you think it's," one of them was like, "Do you think it's spicy?" And I was like, "No, it's great." I don't know how to say I really like spicy food in Korean yet, but I'll get that. No, the grandmother was like, "Make sure you eat everything." And I was like, yes, I will. And eat well and stuff. So no, it was really positive experience in the restaurant. And then I walked out after I paid. It was like, the amount of food I got was like $10. Maybe less if I convert it, but I'll have to check. But I feel like it's around 10 Canadian dollars for the bowl of soup. Side dishes come with it, but in Canada, that price, that bowl, it's a bit bigger, but it still costs like double that price for the amount of food you get. But I think this was the perfect amount. The people working there were a bit worried that I wouldn't be able to finish it, and they're like, "We also do takeout, you can take it out." And I was like, I got this. I was full, like almost halfway, but I tried my best and finished it. Most of the meat and the rice. And then I walked outside and wanted to like look around a little bit. Man, I gotta turn the show off. I'll turn the volume down. So I went outside and I walked across, and I saw like there was a market, a little superstore across. So I was like, let me go see it, because I wanted to get some fruits. So I walked over and grabbed some fruits. What did I get? Got some cherries. It worth, I think it was like $3. It's a small amount, but like cherries in Canada is like really expensive. Also, I don't love green grapes, but I was like, let's try green grapes in Korea. Maybe they'll be better. They also look really big and like good and not mushy, so that will be good. I'll just put it in the fridge. I kind of want to get in the fridge right now because it's so hot. But that's okay. We'll cool off. And then, yeah, no, when I went in the store, they were all like, I greeted them. I just went, 안녕하세요, and walked through, and the guy outside said it back. And then I went inside, walked around, and just made sure to be kind and polite when I walked around. And as I kept walking, I went past the butchers, and they were also like, they all greeted me, and they're like, 안녕하세요, and I was like, hi, 안녕하세요, and just kept going because I wasn't buying any meat, but I think they're trying to be like, oh, you want to buy meat, but I don't know. Everybody has been really kind so far, so grateful for that. Really am grateful. Like, so far so good. Yeah, and now I'm back and ready to cool off because it was so hot, and it took me a bit of time to find the restaurant. The map wasn't like functioning to begin with, so I started walking towards the path that I thought I would have been on, and it wasn't wrong. I had gone on the right path so far, but when I got back, I realized I could have gone a different way. In the end, I'm really glad I kind of just took my own path and walked around because I knew exactly where my Airbnb was. So at the end of the day, I was like, if I go certain path, I can just walk back. So, and even that, I know exactly where I am. It was good because I ended up going into a 7-Eleven, smaller one, but yeah, got this apple juice kind of thing. It's really good. So I could walk around and be cool. And then, yeah, I eventually figured the map started working because the SIM card is still pretty new, so I feel like it was glitchy a bit. Once it started working, I was able to find the right place and just went back on the bit of the path across the road, went around, and it was right there. So fun.
Make you know they shall lie. I don't want nobody to give my matter. For this life I want to be celebrated. Don't wanna waste my days, I want to spend them on enjoyment. It's been too long, but then it's you. Money won't have you. Start to move. You smoke a la group, just they bounce with the groove. Look at it do. If you lose God, then go bounce with your boo. I can vouch for my crew. I'm telling you, and to they do lifestyle of a group. Make you dance, not they look. Then go they look, then go they look. And say if it's not enough, if I do 99 good, it go on way be straight from me, you love. God, so baby, trabaye, make you know they shall lie. I don't want nobody to give my matter. For this life I want to be celebrated. Don't wanna waste my days, I want to spend them on enjoyment. It's been too long, but then it's you. Money won't have you. Everyday party. I take Ramadan. Don't want to feel nothing at all. Feel like go to Calabar. Give me moral like I be bouncer. Paragon. Take me higher, don't want to land. But till now I don't understand the why. No matter what I do, it's not enough. If I do 99 good, don't know how to show you my
Good second day. But it wasn't as bad when I went outside. Like, it's bearable. So that's good. Yeah. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess